In this video, I will show you the easiest, fastest and most affordable way to get OpenClaw up and running. No Mac Mini, no VPS, no need to buy credits at Claude, everything at one place. And if you want to set up your agent with Telegram or WhatsApp, it's a matter of a few clicks. But before I'm going to show you how to do that, let's answer the question, what is OpenClaw and what can you do with it? With tools like ChatGPT, you can ask it a question and you get an answer. OpenClaw can perform tasks for you. So it can automatically answer all your comments on your WordPress website. It can give you an overview every week of your SEO status and how your website is improving. And it can provide you with the right information on the right time based on your preferences. You can connect it to your email, your calendar, your website, YouTube, Slack, Discord, Google Sheets, whatever you have in mind. And then you can operate all those tools from within Telegram or WhatsApp. And the great thing is you don't need to be a developer. You don't need to write any code. You just need to know what you want and then OpenClaw can figure out how to do it. So in this tutorial, I'll show you step by step how to activate an OpenClaw account, create an agent and make it work for you. So you can save yourself a lot of time, a lot of money and make your life easier and more fun. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. So in order to get started with OpenClaw, we go to ferdy.com/OC for OpenClaw. I hit enter. You can also click on the link in the description or a link in the first comment. And then you go to this page, your own AI agent, private, always on and live in 60 seconds. So there are two plans you can choose. So if I click on get started, we can pick our plan. We can go for managed OpenClaw or OpenClaw on VPS. Well, if you want to go for the more affordable version with more automations, easier to set up and one more security layer, then I would go for managed OpenClaw. If you consider yourself to be an experienced developer and you want to have more freedom over time, then I would go with OpenClaw on VPS. And then you can watch this tutorial. There I will show you how to set it up with VPS. I want to go with managed OpenClaw because as it said, you can set it up in 60 seconds and it's easier to link it with Telegram, which is part of the process when you're going to start working with OpenClaw. So over here you see what you get right out of the box, zero maintenance. So updates, backups, it will all be taken care of. And there's a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you somehow don't like the service, you can get your money back. No questions asked. So I click on choose plan. Then a coupon code is already applied, so you get 10% extra discount. You can go for 24 months or you can go for 12 months or for 1 month. I will go for 12 months. I want to make use of the ready-to-use AI. And the great thing about this is that you don't have to go to Claude or to ChatGPT, buy external credits somewhere else and then link it with Hostinger. No, everything is from one place. And it's also more affordable than Claude. So I check that, then I scroll down. I want to turn on instant web search. It's recommended and it's free. So you get 1,000 tokens for free. And then I click over here on continue. I need to create an account using my email address and I need to create a password. So let me do that. And then I click on register. Then I need to fill in some details. So I will fill in my name, first name, last name. I don't have to fill in these details. And if you have a company, you can enter company details over here. And then I click on continue. Okay, I can pay with credit card, I can pay with PayPal, Google Pay, a lot of payment methods, and it's also depending on where you come from. So if you're from a certain country, it can be that you see a local payment method that is used in your country a lot. So I will go with credit card, so I will fill in my details over here. And then I click on submit payments. Congrats, your journey begins now. So I click on get started. And now it's setting up OpenClaw out of the box. You don't have to do anything. Awesome. Now it says connect OpenClaw to a messaging app. You can use Telegram or WhatsApp. Soon you can use Discord. So I will go with Telegram, but it's pretty straightforward. If you would say select WhatsApp, just generate a QR code, scan it with your phone with WhatsApp, and it's linked. Let me go back. I'll go for Telegram. So I click on select. So you need to open Telegram and search for the bot fodder. So let me do that. I paste it over here. I click on open. Then I can click on create a new bot. The bot name will be Nova. And I need to create a username. So I say Ferdy Nova bot. Ferdy Nova bot is available. I click on create bot. So I copy this code. I paste it here and I click on next. Now it says open your bot link from bot fodder. So what I will do over here, I click on my username of my bot. I click on message and then I click on start. Automatically this code is copied and pasted over here. So I click on approve. And now it is connected. That's how easy it is. And now I can click on OpenClaw And this is awesome. So I double click over here. So the first thing I want to tell you is that you can make the interface dark. So you can make it light or dark and do whatever the computer is doing. Well, I prefer it to be dark. So the first thing we need to do, we need to get this conversation going. So what I'm going to say is, hello, hit enter, and that starts the whole process. Hey, I just came online. Looks like this is our first conversation. I've got a fresh workspace and no memories yet, so let's fix that. Who are you? And more importantly, who am I? Got a name in mind for me, or should we figure it out together? Well, I have a name in mind. My name is Ferdy. I am Ferdy. You are Nova. Hit enter. Nice to meet you, Ferdy. Nova it is. I like it. A few more things to nail down so I can set myself up properly. So what we need to do now, we need to answer a few questions. And the more thoroughly you do that, the better it works in the long run. So what should I call you? Just Ferdy or something else? What time zone are you in? What's my vibe? Am I keeping it casual and warm, sharp, efficient, a little snarky, some mix? What feels right to you? My emoji, I'm learning to word star or star given the name, but you pick if you have your own preference and anything else you want me to know about you or how you want this to work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write a text answering these questions and telling her, it, he, how I like her, let's say her, to talk with me. So I will say, never flirt with me. I don't want to end up in a story like the film Her. I can say, be friendly. And if you explain something to me, always explain it in a really simple way. So if I ask something I don't understand, like, oh, how does it work with this or that? I get a easy to follow answer and not a complicated one. So let me fill this in. And if you want to, you can copy this, what I answered, and you can get it from my website. I will show you in a minute where you can get it. So let me type this. So I answered the question over here, but I asked ChatGPT to make it more in depth. If you want to follow along with the same script or the same text, you can go to ferdy.com, hit enter, then search over here for OpenClaw. Go to the OpenClaw tutorial. This is the tutorial we're watching right now. And then my answer to the 4 questions. Ferdy is perfect. Of course, you should change the name and the Amsterdam time zone. And besides that, of course, yeah, I asked it to help me to think bigger, move faster, simplify complex things. And then I'm talking a bit about myself, that I'm creating content and stuff. So you can get some inspiration from this or copy and paste it. I fill this in. So that's my answer. So it's creating a few files, identity, user, and soul. It even has a soul. How cool is that? So it gives me an overview of what we've done. We've created Nova. I'm Ferdy. We connected Telegram. The first entry is locked. The personality is locked in. So now I can type with Nova. Over here is Nova. So I can say, hey Nova, what is the weather in Amsterdam today? Nova's typing. And there it is. Cloudy, 10 degrees Celsius. The wind, humidity, typical March day, not bad, but maybe grab a jacket if you're heading out. So now, there's my personal assistant, Nova. So far, so good. So if you later on decide to log in at Hosting again, what you need to do if you're here at home, just go to OpenClaw, and then over here you can start OpenClaw. That's how easy it is. And if you run out of credits, what you can do here at home, OpenClaw, you see how many credits you have remaining. And if you want to add more credits, click on Top Up, and there you can add more credits. And if those credits are gone, you get no surprises with extra cost, they are gone. And then until the moment you decide to get more credits, nothing will happen, no surprises for you. So as I said before in the intro, there's so much you can do with OpenClaw. You can link it to 11 Labs, to YouTube, to your email account. So if you want to learn more on what you can do with OpenClaw, then go to ferdy.com, hit enter, click here on the search icon and search for OpenClaw, and then watch this tutorial. There I'll show you how to install skills, how to work with cron jobs and heartbeats. If you want to learn more on what you can do when you have a WordPress website, you can optimize your whole website, you can create content, optimize the content. If you want to learn more about that, then go to YouTube and search for OpenClaw WordPress Ferdy. Hit enter, and there I'll show you exactly what you can do, or you can click on the link in the description or here. And since it's the end of the video, I show you 2 tutorials or 3 tutorials you can watch right now in order to learn more on what you can do with OpenClaw. So thank you for watching this video. Like the video if you like it. Feel free to subscribe for more upcoming tutorials. And then I wish you the best of luck with everything you do.